What's up, everybody? It's AJ with etrailer.com. Today we're going to be checking out the etrailer tilting and folding cargo carrier in our 2021 Toyota 4Runner. It's going to be a great option to either expand on what you've got in your vehicle, or instead of keeping it all in there, you can keep it out here and keep more leg room for everybody and all your passengers. Another option would be if you have dirty gear you're hauling, maybe it's muddy, full of sand, you're coming back from the beach, or just smelly sports equipment. You can store it out here outside the vehicle. That way if you get in there and clean it and vacuum, it's much easier to just spray this off with a hose and leave it outside than it is to clean the interior of your vehicle. It's going to be made of a black powder coat steel. It's going to be nice and sturdy. This mesh floor here, that way it doesn't hold dirt in there. Most of the stuff will fall through and just stay on the ground. But just because it's mesh doesn't mean it's not strong. It can hold up to 500 pounds. So that's its weight capacity. Let's go over some measurements to see how much space it actually has on the inside for you to use. From front to back, 24 inches. And then from side to side, 60 inches. So that's lots of room for coolers, sports equipment, whatever you might want to haul with you. While we're doing measurements, let's go ahead and knock them all out. We're going to do how much it adds to the back of your vehicle. It does stick out quite a bit because you have this longer shank so it can fold and tilt. So it's going to add a little bit more to it. Go for the center of the hitch pin. All the way out. It's going to be like, if I can get it to stop moving on me, 45 inches. So it's going to add quite a bit to the back, but the good thing is you can tilt it up. We'll do that in a little bit. I'll get the rest of the measurements now, though. But because it's longer shank, it's not going to be even close to your bumper, so this measurement isn't as important as it usually is, but you figure you want to know. It's 18.5 inches away from the bumper there, so that's quite a bit of space to get in here. If you forget something, you can open this up, or you can lower your back window and reach in. You have plenty of room to walk here and grab it real quick and go. Now, we can tilt it and show you if you do have this fully loaded and you would need the space, you can't tilt away with it fully loaded. So you're going to come back here, take off these clips, and then we'll lower it down. Now I kind of did it awkwardly there. I suggest you probably do it from up here, remove the clips, and then let it go this way. It's much easier. But now, if you had it fully loaded, you wouldn't have to remove anything. You could still pop open the back and get access to whatever you need. It's good to have those options. I mean, you got your 4Runner. You can lower your window if you need to, or tilt this away if you need to. Either way, you can always get back there. Now I might as well just fold it up. So from the full tilt position, we can go all the way up here like this. It sits into place there. You're going to replace one of the pins here at the bottom. Sometimes it gets stuck a little bit. We've used this quite a bit, so you probably won't have those issues. Put the pin on there, and now let's see how much room it sticks out now. Looks to be about 19 inches, so it's quite a bit less than it was. Does help you save on space, but also remember it's back here when you're backing it up or pulling your garage or any of those tight spaces. You don't want to forget that it's back here. I'm going to lower it back down its original position. And we'll check out ground clearance. So put that one back in. It does have a raise in the shank. You can already see that it's quite a bit off the ground, plus your 4Runner is a little bit more off the ground than a normal vehicle. But I'll give you that measurement anyway. Looks to be 20 inches from the ground, so you got plenty. That's something to keep in mind when you're going up those steep hills or driveways. You won't have to worry about it though. You should not have any problems. Let's go to the hitch. You see it's in a 2-inch by 2-inch hitch with an anti-rattle bolt. We do also have an anti-rattle hitch pin with that locks that we offer, so if you want to lock it into the hitch, you can get that on our website. This is going to be the hitch aligner tool, and this is going to go on like a collar, so when you lift this up and slide into the hitch, it's going to hit this and align this hitch pin hole the first time, every time. It's very useful, especially since this one is not super heavy, but it's a little clunky to lift up and put it in there. You don't want the frustration of missing, going too far, coming back, going too far, coming back. This is going to hit on that first try, and that makes it way easier when you use it a lot. I think that about does it. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope this helped.
Here on our test course, we'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action. This simulates turning corners or evasively maneuvering. Once we get to the full speed bumps, we'll see the up and down action. This will be just like driving in and out of a parking lot, parking garage, or driveway. Once we get to the alternating speed bumps, we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or pothole or driving over uneven pavement.